Hello there, how are you? I hope all is well and everything is absolutely amazing on your end. Welcome back on my channel. You're listening to Light Channelings once again, and I am back with a new card reading as well as a new channeling update for all of you. You have to listen to me till the end to understand everything, as the reading and the channeling are correlated, and the channeling especially is going to describe about how things are going to unfold for you and how the ultimate outcomes are going to take place. So without wasting any time, let's get started with the messages that I have and the universe has in store for all of you today, okay? So currently at present, what's happening here is that someone in your counterpart's life, especially if it's their mother, who has been a really big blockage in your connection, is at present being very, very negative, manipulative, controlling, and deceptive in order to either block you two from coming together or just turn things against you or your connection so that it falls apart once again. If she saw a hope or a ray of light entering in your connection, or if she saw that your counterpart has either already realized or was realizing slowly, surely, and eventually that you are the one for them and they were moving towards you. This is what's happening currently at present. Someone in your counterpart's life, whether it's their mother, a toxic one, or their elder sister, someone who is elder to them and is very, very dominating, controlling, negative, might also be involved in using witchcraft, spell work, dark magic, or things like that, or is just very, very negative in nature, likes to look down on other people, or just doesn't have a very pure heart, to be honest, okay? This could be your own mother. This could be your mother-in-law if you were already married with your counterpart. If not, if you two are not married but are single and have this spiritual soul connection of yours, she has been blocking this connection like anything, okay? At present, what I see happening here is, and what's being shown, that she is either turning people against you or your connection, or is infuriating and agitating people to turn angry, violent, and quarrelsome to create blockages or to just stop your counterpart from moving towards you. What may happen here is that she may do or say something which may make your counterpart walk away from you for a temporary period of time, or you can see a really abrupt, unexpected change to happen or occur, which is going to be very, very temporary, and you have nothing to worry about. It's just a test for you, and it's all karma that's getting cleared. Whatever is happening here is happening because all of you have karma to clear and resolve. So I'd suggest you, guide you, and encourage you to not think negative about this person, this lady, this mother figure, or this sister, or anyone, any feminine individual who is being very, very negative here and has very negative, malicious, malevolent intentions. Don't hate on her. Don't think negative about her. Don't curse her. Don't abuse her. Do not send her your negative energy. That does not mean that you lay down in front of her and give her complete freedom to walk all over you or step onto you. That's not what I mean. What I'm trying to say here is that you need to be very, very careful as to what kind of energy you send towards this person. Because if you send any kind of negative energy, even with your thoughts, the situation is going to turn worse for you and it's going to turn up against you, not in your favor. So keep all of these things in your mind, because whatever she is doing and in whatever shape or form she's trying to either block you two from coming together, or is just slow down the process or delay your union or reunion from happening, is not going to work out. And I'll explain how it's going to turn out and work out for you when I'll start talking about the channeling, okay? So please, I repeat, listen to me till the end. Your counterpart, if not already, is going to receive the clarity and is also going to intuitively figure out the real nature of their mother as well as the real nature of your connection, okay? They're going to receive the courage, or they're going to gather up the courage, the confidence, and the strength if you do not lose your calm, composure, balance, and if you do not get distracted or lost in your thoughts and give in to the negativity that she wants you to feel, experience, or operate from. Please listen to me very, very carefully here, okay? That's what she wants. I don't know, I shouldn't be saying this, but she actually feels very, very happy, or is feeling very, very happy, because she thinks that she is in power, and that's the problem. That's the real problem with this person. I'm sorry if me speaking the truth triggers anyone, because this lady is definitely someone's mother or sister here, but my job is to speak the truth, and if it triggers you, you've got a lot of work to do on yourself and a lot of things to learn as well, because above and beyond these labels, all these individuals are souls, and they are here to learn their lessons and clear their karma. Any such person who is operating out of negativity, doesn't matter what kind of label you put onto that person or on those connections they share with others, at the end of the day, a wicked person is a wicked person, and a pure and positive person is a pure and positive person, and the justice is always going to serve in the favor of the righteous one and the positive one, not in the favor of the wicked one or cruel one. Doesn't matter if that person is someone's mother, brother, sister, father, friend, foe, anyone. Keep that in mind, okay? So she might be using black magic for some of you to either delay the success of this connection or the flourishment, or just delay everything in general, or cause issues and problems to happen or occur in between both of you, because that somewhere makes her feel powerful and in control, and she likes that a lot much more than anything else. That's her issue, but this exactly is going to put her into, or make her land in very, very big troubles that are coming her way in the very near future. You'll understand that when I start to talk about the channeling, okay? Whatever is happening here, allow it to happen. That does not mean that you start to feel defeated or powerless, because you're not. You are also rising in your power, and that is something that she doesn't like, and that is why she is using anything and everything that she has or has control over to make things difficult for you or make situations worse. She has a problem with her attitude, as well as the freedom and flexibility society has given mother figures all around the world just because they become mothers. If this does not click you, and if this doesn't clear the fog from your mind, I'll repeat again, you have a lot of things to learn and you have a lot of work to do on yourself. Okay? So whatever she's going to try to do is going to actually turn against her, because even if your counterpart takes a step back from you, or if something happens in this connection temporarily, which is going to put a halt in your connection for a while, or is just going to pause things for a while, that time period is going to help your counterpart gain even more clarity, wisdom, and turn into their inner self to find answers. And then once these changes get over and the divine timing clicks in, your counterpart is going to return back and are also going to take action towards you very decisively. It's because this person is either their mother or their sister. They are being back and forth, or are being indecisive, confused, fearful, scared, or afraid, because they don't want to end up hurting people, and they may not want to be called selfish or self-centered, or things which such manipulative people usually use and call names to make someone guilt trip in order to get their way. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Your counterpart loves their mother or their sister or their family altogether. That is why they are, trying to balance things out. But as I've said, once these changes take place, and for a moment they may have to step back or, either run away from you for a little period of time after reconnecting back or reuniting back. This may happen suddenly, and this may take you to surprise, or you may just get shocked that how could this even happen. This person came back or reconnected back with me a day before or a week before, and now suddenly this person is just vanished into thin air. How the hell this person is being so mean with me, and why is he acting and behaving like this, or she, if it's the woman you're dealing with? These thoughts may start to roll in your mind, or you may become a little upset, angry, distracted, confused, puzzled, or bewildered. But that's why you are receiving this guidance. So keep all of these things in your mind before making any conclusive decision, because the reason why this may happen is because there is someone who is being very, very negative. The reason why all of this may happen or may take place is because there is someone who is being extremely manipulative and negative and is trying to control the situations to work in their favor. You get my point? She may be, or she might try to turn your counterpart's father figure and may trigger their ego in a way. They may become extremely negative towards you or towards your connection, or they may start to pass their judgments harshly that they are never going to allow you to come back together and things like that. These kind of things may happen or take place, but keep in mind, as I'm telling you, it's all temporary, because the ultimate justice and the judgment is going to serve in your favor, and your counterpart is going to leave all of this negativity and toxicity behind and are going to take action towards you, clearing everything out in their own way, in divine timing. But during all of these changes, while all of this may happen or take place, your strength is going to get tested the most, because as I've said to you, and I'll repeat once again, whatever is happening because all of you have karma to clear with each other. That's why I said, do not send any kind of negative energy towards this person, because now I'll talk about the channeling, what's going to happen. She's being very, very mean, and it's her nature actually. She turned into like this because either she comes from a wealthy family or her parents could not handle her attitude or were very, very careless with her when she was growing up. So she turned arrogant, she turned mean, she turned negative, especially towards others, daughters, and women in general. Okay? A typical wicked, cruel mother-in-law. That's what I'm trying to say here. She is just like that. I'm sorry, I apologize if it hurts anyone's sentiments, but I'm simply speaking the truth, and I do not usually apologize for speaking the truth. So for this reason, and it is not at all justified or valid, I don't know why people say that it's natural for mothers to turn jealous towards their daughter-in-laws or things like that. It's bullshit. It's complete bullshit. It's just you letting people turn or become mean towards someone they should actually be nice towards, just because there is a blood connection into the picture. How the hell can you actually give someone right to mistreat someone else's child because you are obsessed with your own child? How does this even make sense to you, and how it looks fair and just? Explain that to me. If you really have a valid point, then only talk about it. If not, you better stay away from any kind of debate over this topic. You get my point? So what's going to happen here is that someone is going to enter either into this situation of yours or into your counterpart's life, who is actually going to answer back this lady face to face. Okay, something is going to happen, or may happen, may take place in the very near future, which is going to bring everything into the light, and it's also going to help your counterpart see things very, very clearly and understand that they also have a very significant role to play in these negative changes to take place, because they couldn't stand up for themselves and for this connection, or they did not choose to do so because they were prioritizing pleasing people, pleasing society, or pleasing their family in general, all because they did not want it to look like or be called as a selfish child or an unworthy child. And it all comes down to self-worth issues and the abuse that comes from parents. I'm talking about familial abuse here. See how deep this goes and how many lives it affects. Parental abuse and familial abuse is not something which is discussed a lot and is talked about, because people mindlessly follow and promote this belief that parents are just godly figures. Doesn't matter if they are cruel, doesn't matter if they are negative, doesn't matter if they impose their own irrational, orthodox mentality, rules and regulations over others or into their children's lives. They need to be worshipped, things like that. So this is something which has already wrecked number of people's lives already, and is going to continue to do so if you do not change things at your level, on an individual level at first. Keep all of these things in your mind before proceeding. Okay? So these things are going to come up on the surface, and people are also going to become aware of what's right and what's wrong, what's healthy and what's unhealthy, what's positive and what's negative, who is positive and who is negative, what connections here are healthy and what connections have turned toxic just because there is a label attached to them, and people have just swiped things under the rug to simply ignore and overlook the matters and the issues which need to be dealt with and discussed, or just sorted out or resolved. Okay, so something is going to happen here where everything this mother figure has been doing is going to come into light, and she is just going to get exposed as well as shamed for mistreating you, talking shit about you, being cruel towards you, adding pain into your life, and then enjoying that feeling of making you suffer, giving you pain, agony and misery, tormenting your life, distorting your connection, turning into a mess for you to be held apart or separate, things of that sort. Everything that she has been doing and her real true intentions are going to come into the light, and the people who are already involved in your connection or in this whole situation are going to be able to see things clearly. Some of them are going to take your side, and they are going to be very, very fair and just. They are going to call her names. Unfortunately, that's going to happen. People are going to castigate her in some situations. People are going to turn against her. She's going to lose all of her respect. Reputation is going to just go down completely. She may lose friendships if she has, or if there was someone else, like another woman she teamed up with to carry on and implement these negative plans of hers, that person is also going to turn up against her, or may just, flip it all onto her and run away from the situation. That person may put all the blame onto the mother figure or the sister and then just escape or run away from the whole situation. So something like this may happen. She may get backstabbed from those same people she is using to cause problems for you. And above all, I'm also seeing that people in her own family are going to turn up against her, including your own counterpart, because they are also going to figure out and find out everything that she has been doing, which is not at all positive, especially if she said something extremely terrible about you, which was not true. If she is into, witchcraft, spell work, black magic, dark work, or things like that, that may simply end their connection. I mean to say, your counterpart may choose to completely separate themselves from her, because that may break their heart completely. This may also happen. But whatever is going to happen, and in whatever shape or form these changes are going to take place, it is going to help her realize what she has been doing and had been up to since years or even ages. All of these changes, or this one event that's going to take place, is going to shake her foundation completely, and then she'll be able to have a change of heart, and she may actually turn nice towards you, or may realize her mistakes, or may even ask you for forgiveness or apologize for her wrongdoings. This may happen and this may take place. These were the few scenarios that were being shown to me, but I cannot say for all of you that she is going to ask you for forgiveness or may apologize, because ego is still a very powerful energy, and her real problem is her ego, arrogance, and pride, and this obsession that she has with her son and with that connection or relationship they share. And society is to be blamed for this mess, for this negativity and toxicity, because people forgot to tell that a person needs to become a good and kind person as well. Just becoming a mother is not enough. You can become a mother biologically, but you cannot learn motherhood biologically. For that, you need to have a pure heart and soul, which is open to love everyone, not just your own biological child, but others' children as well. Mothers turning against others' daughters is not unconditional love. They never learned motherhood to begin with. This is the real problem here. That's why I said, listen to me till the end to understand everything. Look at the bigger purpose. Look at how things are unfolding and how old generational curses and negative toxic cycles are breaking here. So everything that's happening is happening for a reason, and everything that's going to turn out or may take place in the very near future is going to happen for a higher and a bigger purpose. So keep all of these things in mind before doing anything drastic, and make sure that you keep your heart and your intentions pure and positive. Okay, just know that what she did is her karma. How you're going to react is going to be your karma, and it's not like your counterpart is not at fault for prioritizing them or taking their side even when they were negative. This happened because there was a belief, right? I said, I brought it into the light for you to see and understand what belief it was and how it all played out. Yes, it did not work out positively for all of you involved, but that's the lesson here. That's what needs to come into the light for everyone to see, realize, understand, and then change. So keep all of these things into your mind. Get my point? Because she doesn't have much time left to carry on with whatever she is doing here, because the time is up and the judgment is already being given here. Justice is going to get served in the favor of this connection. And even if your counterpart takes a step back from you or something may happen abruptly, ultimately they're going to return back and reunite with you only. So remain patient, and if things get delayed for a while, just know that it's a test, nothing more than that. It's just a test. So remain patient, hold on to your strength the most, because you're going to get rewarded for that. In the end, everyone is going to praise you for being so strong and facing all of these changes, which may look negative in the beginning, with so much courage, positivity, and strength. People are going to take your side, not hers, and that's what's going to make her feel even more ashamed and embarrassed of herself and what she's been doing. Even your counterpart is going to support you in the end. That may not happen in the beginning, but in the end, they are also going to learn and realize their mistakes. So remain patient and allow changes to take place and happen naturally and organically, okay? Protect yourself, speak your truth, but don't attack her, don't fight with her. That may not work out for you. Remain patient. Remain patient. That's what I'm going to repeat again and again. These messages and today's reading is specially meant for people residing in India or have an Indian background, may not be living in India, but this issue may be really, really prominent or apparent in your connection or in your situation where there is a mother figure who's not very positive and kind towards you or towards your connection. So that does not mean it's only for Indians and people with Indian background. It's meant for all those people who have a spiritual soul connection and there is a mother figure or an elder sister who's been trying to wreck your connection like anything. Just know that it will all work out for you in the end, and don't jump to any conclusions. Don't lose hope. Don't get pessimistic, because it looks bright and beautiful for you. In the end, it'll all work out, and she's just going to realize her mistakes sooner or later. For some, it may happen sooner than you think. For others, it may take some time, as I'm seeing that it may take some time on a general level for the collective, but that's for the good. It's all going to clear the way for amazing changes to happen, come and occur in your life, okay, in the long run. So this was the guidance universe had in store for all of you today. I hope this brings you clarity and a sigh of relief. If so, kindly share your experience, your thoughts and your insights in the comment section below. Feel free to hit the like button and subscribe this channel for more such guidance, channelings, messages and everything I come up with. That's all for now. I'll be back again. Till that time, please take care of yourself and your loved ones. Bye-bye.